Hey peeps, Windu here, back with another video, and today we are going to be learning how to make a GFX because I've been asked about that a lot by friends and such. So first you're going to need Roblox Studio, so we're going to go to create, and usually it says start creating now, download Roblox Studio, but if it doesn't, then just click create new game, and then it should ask if you already have it, and you can choose to download it. Okay, so now we're going to go to new and just add a basic base plate. And then we're going to click Toolbox, go to where it says Models, go to Plugins, and then go to the Load Character Light plugin. So that one's free. And just click Install, but I already have it installed, so we're just going to work with that. So just click on your plugin by going into the Plugins tab at the top, and then typing in whatever username of the avatar you want to put in your GFX. So it might not work if you try to click on it or drag it down, so you have to go to Home and then click Select to be able to drag it down. And of course there's Move, Scale, and Rotate, which are pretty self-explanatory because they're very user-friendly. So we're just going to rotate it so that we can see it, but of course you don't have to do that. I'm just doing that to make things easier. So what we're going to do, we're going to go over to where it says Explorer, and then just right-click on that, and then go to Export Selection. So whether you're on Mac or Windows, it's going to ask where you want to put it, so I'm going to put it on my desktop, which is where I usually store things. So just going to name it and then save it. So now we're going to go back into Models and just search for a background to use, so blue room or something like that. So then just save that the same way that you save the character. So now we are going to open Blender. So we're just going to get here, and then we are going to do X, enter to delete, and switch it to cycles render at the top. That's very important. So usually, to get the rig, you would open it and then just go to click on the default blend and open, but that crashes my computer. So I'm going to go to Append, click, so I have a folder that has the rig in it, so just go to the rig and then the blend, but then it's going to ask you where you want to do it, so do Object and click A to select all, and then Append from Library. So for some reason, there are often these extra pieces that are all over the place when you append, so you have to delete them, but that's a good place to learn how to select things. So you're just going to either right click or just select normally, or just click or something like that, depends on the computer, to delete things. And you'll know what to delete, so you shouldn't delete the actual character, and then you shouldn't delete whatever lights up orange like as everything, if that makes any sense. So like if you click on it, it'll light up around like the whole body, so you don't want to delete that one. So now we're also going to delete the head so that we can put our own thing on it, and I just kind of skipped over that because nobody wants to watch that. So to get the texture, we're in solid mode, but we're going to go to material or texture, whichever one you want to, by just clicking this little ball down there. So you're just going to click on any part of the body, and on these three little lines at the corner, we're just going to drag that down. So we're going to go to this little gray or white cube here. I don't know why I clicked view there. And we're going to go to Node Editor. And this looks really scary, but we're going to make it more simple by using an easier method. So we're going to open up this top area here and then go to the material, I guess, texture area. And we're going to click where it says Add Shader and go to Principled BSDF. So now we're going to do Shift A, which adds something. We're going to go to Texture and then Image Texture. So we're going to open whatever image there is. So just find your image. And it's usually going to be the last one. Like if there are multiple textures for your character, it's often going to be the last one, but mine just came with one, which was the Luminous Vision one. So we're going to take that yellow one and link it to the top yellow one on the other one. So now when you go back up, you can see that the texture is now on there, and you can see the clothing and the skin tone for the Roblox character. So now we're just going to go to Import and then Wavefront Object or .obj and open the name of your character and then .obj. You don't do the MTL, you just open the OBJ. So now do Control-Shift-Alt-C, which will make it so that the little arrows actually connect to your character and aren't just randomly in the middle. And we're just going to move it around so that it's next to there so that we can position the head and everything. So we're going to click at this, and then to select multiple things at once, we're going to do Shift-Click or Shift-Control-Click, and then just delete those. Then we're going to select all the pieces of the head and accessories, do Control-J to join them together. I accidentally missed something there. So now we are just going to put it back onto the character. Now you have the body and the head. To move around, you do Shift-F, or you can just move around on your trackpad, but if you want to zoom out and zoom in and everything, you're going to do Shift-F. And then just select where it lights up, and then go to the object mode and change it to pose mode. So now when you click on any of those, if you click R on your key, you can rotate them or move them anyway so that it just kind of adjusts the rig. And then you can use the commands that I added at the beginning of the video to just position things. So now we're just positioning it to how we want it in the picture. So now we're going to import our building the same way that we imported the head. So now just position that however you would like to. And you can do Control J if you want to make sure that it's all like together. So now we're going to go to where it said view and then go to camera and just select the ring on the outside just as you would with any other object, and that will select the camera. Then if you do Shift F, that actually moves the camera so you don't have to manually move it. That way you can see where the camera is and see what it's going to look like. So I'm just going to change it to a square by going into resolution. You don't have to do this extra step, I just wanted to do that. So yeah, that's in the one with the camera, and then just go like that. So next we're going to want to change the output to wherever you're going to want to store it. /tmp/ is not really existent. So now we're going to go to that second little thing at the top and then just go to denoise because that'll make it a little bit less grainy. And when we render it, it's of course, when you go into the render viewport, it's of course going to be a little grainy, but it's not going to end that way. And then if you scroll down to film and then exposure, I usually turn it up to about 6 to make sure that there's good lighting. Otherwise, it's going to be really dark. So let's go back into our texture mode or material mode and just see what it looks like. So now I'm just adding a little extra touch of mine, but we're going to just save it just in case anything glitches or crashes. So we're just doing like Shift A to save the project. And then we go to that little button at the top that says render, and then do render image. And yeah, accidentally this recording went faster than my voiceover. But to save the image, go to where it says image and then just put it wherever you want to and name it, and that's your final render. So yeah. Anyways guys, I hope this video was helpful at all to you, or maybe gave some clearance, because I did kind of have a troubleshooting area. So if you have any questions, please let me know in the comments, or any difficulties, because I know this was a very fast video, and so I probably might have skipped some things on accident. So if you have any difficulties that were not like even related to the video revolving around GFXs, you could ask me in the comments and I can see if I can help you at all. Like for example, if you're having a certain glitch or the textures aren't loading or something like that. If you have issues with that when you follow the instructions in the video, just let me know, okay? And I will try my best to help you. So anyways guys, let me know what you would like to see in the future, and I hope this video was helpful, and just have a wonderful day, stay awesome, and game on. Windy out.